Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know you heard it. You heard it. Every time you hear it, you whine. I adjusted the camera this time so you could have full camera without you having to get all up here in my face. I got a black shirt on today, so you can't climb on me. You can't climb on me this morning. Say hey to the people. Well, me and Domino are taking a little ride. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning. It won't last long at all. I'm a little upset, actually. I'm a little mad this morning because all week the weather changed. It was supposed to rain on Thursday. Then it said Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And had me rushing and stressing and all of that about getting that project done that I needed to get done. Let me flip y'all. Beautiful. And it still hasn't rained. Yesterday it got dark and said it was going to rain. Had like a 97% chance, supposed to rain like an inch. And it never rained last night. And now today it's saying in between 12 and like 4 o'clock it's supposed to rain and get like almost 2 inches. So we'll see if it actually happens. I was actually originally for this weekend, I was wanting to go for a ride on the motorcycle today when it said it was only going to rain Thursday. But well, it never rained and it's Sunday and now it's supposed to rain, which is going to keep me from riding. It's supposed to only be about a 7% chance tomorrow, so which is Labor Day. So I might try to go and go for a ride tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see if it works out. But it's dictated my whole schedule this week, the rain, on what I did, when I did it, and the time frame and everything else. And I got a lot of stuff done, but I also had some other stuff that I wanted to get done as well. But I ended up putting all my focus in on organizing and getting all that stuff out of the yard, which needed to happen. I ain't too mad about that, but there was a couple other things that I wanted to do. And then yesterday it was supposed to rain all day, so I scheduled my day for that, and all inside work, and it needed to get done. Like I said, hold on, we're gonna check these views out for a minute before my rant is over. The camera really does not do this any justice. Let me zoom on out for y'all. Beautiful. So I ended up scheduling yesterday all inside work, and I did get some stuff done. The theme's still the same. Getting organized, getting rid of clutter. Has been the theme and is going to be the theme until it's all done. I'm not going to stop in the middle and all of that, because then it ends up getting right back to the way that it was. It's happened to me several times over the last 2 years, especially with storage issues. So I'm going to keep on chipping on until it is completely done. But I worked on the cabin last night. Tiny house too, but the tiny house didn't really need a lot. I just changed out my bedding and sheeting and stuff like that, covers and comforters, and put new ones on, fresh sheets, fresh comforter, all of that. And just straightened up a little bit. Had a couple of dishes to do, did that. That wasn't that big of a deal. But I've had a whole lot of stuff from whenever I moved everything out of the tiny house into the cabin for my office and stuff. I had a bunch of bins and stuff of wires and cables and hard drives and camera gear and just all kinds of different stuff that I needed to go through. She's kind of late on the turn. Kind of late on the turn. I was gonna let her turn, but she acted like she was going straight. So I went through all of that last night, organized it, got rid of the stuff that's trash, kept the other stuff, rolled everything up, went through it all as far as downstairs goes. Still need to do upstairs in the loft area. That's the big thing, but I'm actually going to work on that today because it's supposed to rain, like I said, for about 4 or 5 hours today. So I'm going to get up in the loft area. I've actually got the air conditioner on in the cabin right now, cooling down while me and Domino make this little ride right here. Yeah. And plan is to go through all that. I have a ton of clothes from back in my business days up there, and also had a ton of clothes out there in that storage tent. So the plan is to go through all of that because I don't need none of that anymore. I might keep 1 or 2 business attire outfits and stuff just in case. You never know. And a couple of nicer outfits and stuff for church and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's all getting donated. I've been talking about donating it for 2 years, never got around to going through it and separating it. But we're coming up to the time where it's time to start getting ready for winter and all of that. So I'm going to be switching out the clothes here in a month or 2. Anyways, so I need to go through all my winter stuff, get rid of the old stuff that's no good no more that I've destroyed working and all of that. And then, you know, get everything ready to donate as far as the stuff that's good. I've probably got 20 or 30 pair of shoes that new. Look at that view. That's almost brand new that I can donate because I had major foot surgery years ago, like major foot surgery, and my feet, especially my right foot, is jacked up as far as I can only wear shoes for about 3 months, and then as soon as they start getting worn and uneven, I have to get new shoes because it really starts hurting my lower back really bad, and also my foot starts hurting really bad. And it's something I'm going to have to deal with for the rest of my life. The doctor told me that when he operated on my foot, he said it's the worst one he's ever operated on. Didn't even know how I was walking, and I told him because I didn't have insurance for a lot of years. I got it fixed when I was working for the college, but when I owned a steel company, I didn't have insurance, so I just dealt with the pain. But I got it fixed. It's definitely a lot better than it was. My foot will never be perfect. And on top of that, I got a cracked spine on top of it all. So, yeah. I'm getting older and starting to feel all of the pains, all of them. So, basically, how I know whenever it's time to get a new pair of shoes is my lower back will start bothering me. And a lot of times I'm busy and hard-headed, and I'll take it too long to where it really starts bothering me before I do something about it. But I try to go get shoes as soon as it starts happening, and that kind of helps out. The problem is it's catch-22 because not all shoes I can wear. The doctor told me New Balance and Asics are the best 2 for me to wear, and so I try to find them. The problem is those 2 shoes, for some reason, don't design very nice shoes. Every once in a while you'll find a cool pair, but for the most part, there's some pretty ugly shoes out there. I don't understand why shoes that are good for your feet can't look good. I don't get it. And most of the time, also, when I buy shoes, I buy them in 2 pair. That way I can alternate them and stuff and make them last a little bit longer. I just did that here recently. I just bought actually a pair of boots for riding, and a pair of New Balance and a pair of Asics for running around working. And the ones that last the longest, that don't end up hurting me, those typically get turned into work shoes that y'all see me using. So yeah, it's a whole thing. A little background on me. You know, I'm not a spring chicken no more, but years and years of construction and wearing that heavy tool belt, standing on 3 inches up there in the air like this with my foot, done its number on me. And I mean, there's never a day that goes by, guys, that I don't wake up feeling pain. And it's just the way that it is from a hard past. And I'm paying the piper now, to say the least. And I know it's only going to get worse. So that's why I work as hard as I work now, trying to get everything done, because I know here in the future, hopefully distant future, it's not going to be so easy for me to do these things. So I'm trying to get it all done now, to where life's a little bit easier whenever that stuff really starts kicking and really start hindering me. It's already slowed me down a lot, a whole lot, which is made me admit that I'm not a spring chicken anymore, and accept it. That was hard for me to accept to start with, but yeah, it is what it is. I just power through it. A lot of times y'all don't see on video too, because it's up underneath my shirt. I have a back brace that I got from I think it's the Orthopedic Institute there in Florida. I think that's the back one. It has lumbar support that's about that wide or thick on it, and I wear that a lot up underneath my shirt when I'm doing a lot of heavy lifting. I'm supposed to wear it every day of my life, all day, but it ain't the most comfortable thing in the world with all that lumbar support sticking in my back, and I need to do better on that, because I don't always wear it when I should, and I know better. A little medical background on me, guys. I wasn't expecting to talk about all of that, but it just kind of led into it, and it is what it is. But I hope y'all are having an absolutely amazing weekend. Hopefully y'all did something fun. Hopefully y'all did something nice for somebody. Hopefully y'all kept it real all weekend. But tomorrow is Monday, guys. Time to get back at it. Time to take a huge step closer to your goals this week. Leave it in the comments of what goals that you want to work on before the end of the year. Everybody makes New Year's resolutions and all that. I want to know what you need to get done as far as goals wise before the end of the year. Love every single one of y'all. See you tomorrow. Keep it real. Come on.